Many of the people who come to this space are people who, first of all, have their own churches, and there are religious services that are going on in churches. I'm not so sure that our churches offer deep contemplative spaces, though. So I think this notion of being able to go deep within yourself and really touch the God who's within you happens certainly in a church. I believe that it happens equally, if not more, in an open space, in a contemplative space, and certainly in a space where all of God's creation is just all around. So, this whole community includes quite a bit of concrete and brick and asphalt. So it makes it all the more important, I think, to have a space like this where people can really go inside. I think from a physical perspective also, I'm not so sure that everyone is conscious of how physiologically good for you contemplative space is. I'm not so sure that people really understand how nature is in fact itself healing. So for all of those reasons, I think it's healing, it's calming, it's relaxing, it's deeply spiritual, and all of those things, I believe, are fostered in an open space in nature that encourages contemplation. Well, the labyrinth is a really ancient contemplative tool, and it's particularly good, speaking of open spaces, it's especially good for people who are not used to sitting meditation or sitting quietly for 30 minutes. The labyrinth enables you to take a walk, and while your body is occupied with walking, it enables a deeper part of you to become contemplative. That's the way we kind of explain labyrinth walking to people, that it's a path of prayer, it's a path of contemplation, it's a path of your own life. The point to any contemplative exercise is to reach that point of relaxed alertness. From a physiological perspective, you want the two branches of your sympathetic nervous system to be balanced. So you don't want to be overly stressed and you don't want to be overly relaxed. You want to be in balance. Well, some of the studies that have been done on labyrinths would indicate that just that gentle walking back and forth, left and right, does that kind of balancing of your nervous system. So from a purely physiological perspective, I would expect a person's blood pressure might be down a little bit, their pulse might be down, they may feel more calm. Now, the overlay on that, or maybe the underlay to that, is I would hope that people would have whatever they would call a spiritual experience, whether that's a deeper connection with nature, an inner peace within themselves, but I would hope that that's what they would walk out with. Even if they walked out and said, I don't know what that was, but I feel better now.